this is why I agree with y'all 90% of what y'all say, but that last 10%, I don't. And and right now, Black Jesus, I've never heard you sound like that. I
I
really haven't.
understand. It's 4 in the
And,
morning.
and I
Shit.
haven't. And honestly, it hurt me because I know the lives that I've been with you on, and I know
Hmm.
you are passionate in regards to these young women, but you also have to hold these men accountable
No,
because yo,
I
but hold
refuse
on,
to.
oh, wait,
I
wait, wait,
will
wait, wait, no,
not.
no. I'm
They're
saying this. No, no.
irresponsible
Listen to
men.
me.
Oh, let her finish.
Please,
Let her finish. Let her finish.
please give me is that respect, okay?
Yes,
This,
ma'am.
okay. Thank you so very much. Noble, and I'm going to use you as example because you told this story on your line. Noble said that he hit it with a girl and he knew he didn't want to be with her. He knew he didn't. So he raised her body count. Now, how do we know that she didn't want to be with him? Because of what he had to offer. And she has no kids. So
Okay.
how is that fair to, so how is that fair to her?
All right. That's a good question. Let me answer it. All right. So when men deal with women who are out here and don't care about body count, they're not saving themselves for nobody. They in their hoe phase. That's what y'all call it.
Right.
Y'all out here wanting to be single and free and city girls.
Right.
If you are a sex only girl, that is a choice you made for yourself. And just because a man recognizes that and treats you accordingly, that's not no responsibility on him for raising your body count. You out here fucking. That's
Facts.
your choice. And so when
Facts.
you deal with other men who are out here fucking, it's not up to us to try to save you from yourself because we aren't going to be celibate while we're waiting to find our wives. And if you get to self sort, you ladies get to self sort. If you out here fucking
No,
and you don't care about body count and you doing your thing and you in your whole phase, a lot of women is out here juggling 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes in a DM.
Let's talk
And
about it.
everybody know it, and y'all just act like y'all ain't doing it, acting like men need to be loyal, and it's a whole bunch of bullshit. So
Right.
I'm sorry,
well,
I don't feel bad for girls that are out here fucking and doing whatever they want to do, and that against the what the woman is trying to do with her own life while she arguing to be a 304, she arguing to dress like a hoe, she arguing to fuck whoever she want to. It's
Yup.
patriarchy to try to tell her different, and then all of a sudden men who want sex need to not mess with her so that they don't run up her body count even though that's what she doing on her own.
Get
Fuck
out of
that.
here. Yeah.
okay,
I'm sorry.
so
And
That
hold on.
No.
Okay, but
but my
I have a
question was,
question I have a question,
I didn't.
Noble.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
can I double back? Can I double back on what he said? Just 1 second.
no,
Just
because
1 second. Just 1 second.
y'all
Just
have
one
talked the whole
second. Hold on.
time.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just 1 second. Because see, we can talk about we can say Noble didn't run her body count out. She ran her own body count up. That's number one. Number two. Number two. So like Marty said, so all these women that be out here dating with intentions, but they go on 3, 4, 5 dates a week, right? And they have no serious intentions of having anything with these men that they're going out on dates with. But we're not gonna talk about how that man that invested his time and his money into her, right? And but we that doesn't matter, right? That she's not doing wrong to him either, right? We just gonna focus.
No, I never said Noble. You know what I said in the beginning,
Okay,
so don't throw that at me.
all
I'm
right.
not sure. I'm not sure when Black Jesus. I didn't know his name was Martin, but I'm going to address him
Marty,
as I see him.
Marty. He only
Marty.
wants me to call him Marty. He don't want anybody else.
Oh, okay. No, no, that's fine. I respect that. I respect that. But the
I
fact
want
of the
this
matter
nigga to stop
is
using
that
my government
he
name.
he
Or he fucked my money up.
he came in on the tail end of what I was saying. Okay, because in the beginning, Noble, I agree exactly with everything you said because women shouldn't be doing that either. If you want something permanent, stop entertaining temporary people. But the only thing that I have to say, and I agree, but I don't agree with all of it because you can blame a woman for laying it low and spreading it wide. But if this man is this man who says that he wants someone stable and he wants a relationship, and he tells her that, and she goes into this having this thought, this working knowledge that after what he told her and he was selling her game, that's wrong.
That is wrong. But
Yeah,
that's
but
not
that's
what
not
I'm
what we
getting.
talking
Hold on.
about.
One second,
We
Marty.
let
Exactly.
y'all
That's
self
exactly.
sort.
That's not what we're
We go
talking
on
about.
dates with y'all, and when y'all sit up and talk this body count don't matter
Well, it's
shit,
not
when y'all
y'all.
sit up,
It's not
hold
me
on,
because
I know I'm
because
not. Don't do that. Don't do that, Mama. I'm
Oh,
not talking
I'm.
one
about you,
second,
I
Marty.
baby.
know.
You
I
know
You
know.
that.
misunderstood. Marty,
So
you misunderstood. One second. Guys, please don't, moderators, please don't mute Slim anymore. Okay, look, Slim is listen. I'm cool with Slim. I don't have a problem with people having a difference of opinion. Don't mute Slim anymore. Okay, I don't got no problem with Slim. But go misunderstood. Were you speaking or was Marty speaking?
It was going to be Black Jesus. He was going
Okay,
to.
go
He was
ahead, Marty.
all
speaking.
right, I'm just telling you, like, ladies, y'all have to accept this, and I don't know why y'all don't get it. Maybe it's because your dads didn't teach you. So Big Daddy Black is right here, and I'm gonna put you up on some game. There's a very big difference between the sexual desire and the sexual attention of a man and a genuine desire to get to know you and have a long-term meaningful relationship with you. And if you're dealing with a man of low or no character because you like the way he talk or you like his dick game, and so you're overlooking the fact that he don't have any evidence of character in his fucking life, and you want to sit up and hang you would you ladies, you are too valuable. That is the message that you're being given, that you're too valuable. Your time is more valuable than ours is because you don't get it back. You have to get the larger pieces of your life in order before a man does. And that's why when these women are like, oh well, we just doing what y'all do, I don't see what the problem is. You ain't us. I'm 41 years old and the average age of the women that I fuck is 28.
Talk about it.
All right. So for you to act like you can move the same way I can move, I can select a 25-year-old wife. But don't no man care about your money when you 40 some odd years old and you got a whole bunch of miles on you. We are not playing the same game. You get all your value up front. And if you misplay your 20s getting fucked on, then don't expect for some man to take you serious when you in your 30s. That's not how it works. It's not how reality works. So you may not like it. You may think it's unfair. You may think it's sexist. You may think it's patriarchal. You may think whatever the fuck you want about it. The sky is still blue, water is still wet, and that's the shit that you got because men who want wives don't want prior service hoes when they pick them. So I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that, but real is real, and somebody else should have told you that too. So if in your future you want a long-term, meaningful relationship with a man who has some character and can practice some self-control and wants to protect and provide for a family, if that's the type of man you want, then he is going to look at your past. He doesn't give a shit about your fucking healing. He doesn't give a shit about any of the stuff that y'all tell one another. And oh, your sexual experience and all of that. Don't nobody want to marry the community bike. I would rather get somebody who got no experience and train her ass up than deal with somebody that put giving the guac guac 3000 with the twist at the top to Delonte. And that's how husbands think. And I'm sorry, ladies, that's the way of the world. And somebody needs to tell y'all this shit instead of y'all living in this fantasy world that you can get fucked on all through your 20s and turn around and catch a good man in your 30s. That's not how it works.
Get him black.
That
Get him black. Get him black. Get him black.
Hold on, Noble. I said that exact same thing, but I didn't have no bass in my voice or no tone earlier, and you can't say I didn't say that.
Hey,
Yeah,
get him
you got a whole bunch of
misunderstood.
women in
Get
the
him
comment
misunderstood.
section. You got a whole bunch of women in the comment section that's been in the female echo chamber forever, and because of that, y'all sitting up saying BS, BS, BS. But the truth of
Marty,
the matter is the truth. You don't have to like it. You
that's
don't
what I
have
told
to.
him.
You don't have to like it, babe. You might be able to talk to some of these dudes who can't speak like I speak and talk circles around them where you jam them up. Being able to win an argument against somebody don't make you right. It's we talking about reality. And the reality is that the standard for a man for sex is 1 inch off the floor. A man will put his dick in warm mud. Okay. But the standards that we have for wives are completely different. And when you out here spinning the block with your poo nanny, and then you try to take that used up shit to somebody and expect them to wife you, what do you got to do? We gonna lie about it. We're not gonna tell him about our past. Our body count is none of his business. Why? Because you know that if he saw you for what you were, in the context of the choices you made, that he would have no value for you as a wife. That's why y'all say, body count don't matter because I can just lie about it. As if being a liar don't say anything about your fucking character. Being a liar and a hoe, and then you want somebody to make a wife out of you, And you think that because you can hide it, you think because you can blame it on being young. Oh, I was young. This that we don't care. We know what y'all doing, and y'all know what y'all doing. You just want your cake and you want to eat it too, and you want to call it something else.
Yeah,
You want
and
to
you're not
fuck
about listen.
Delonte and then turn around and calm down and marry Stanley and
Yeah,
act
and
like
run to
you
Noble
did
and
it all by
Honey and Chuck.
accident. And you had to figure
It's not
yourself out.
it's not happening. I tell you guys this all the time. And yeah, he may say it in a more strong tone, but I told y'all this earlier, bro. Like you gonna accept it for what it is. You gonna accept the game for what it is, whether you want to accept it or not. And if you don't like it, charge it to the game. But you're
I'm
not
just
gonna have
telling,
your
like,
cake. You're not gonna
I,
have your cake. You're not gonna have your cake and be able to eat it too. So you can listen. You can listen to what a man that has nothing to gain. I'm talking about me and Marty. You can listen to men that have nothing to gain from telling you the truth and move accordingly, or you cannot. It's not going to affect my life at the end of the day.
it's
I'm
not.
trying to
It's
tell
not
you,
going to affect my. I,
listen. If you want to let Ladarius and Davion and Jamonte and Keontae impregnate you before the end of this year, go ahead. I'm not gonna be taking care of your kid. I told you, I don't care what you do with your coochie. Go ahead, be free, be free.
Okay,
yeah,
Okay,
it,
can I
so
ask my question?
why didn't you have
Can I
this
ask
same
my
energy,
question?
baby, give me 1 second, okay? And I promise I will be quiet. I said the exact same damn thing. I said it. I said the exact same damn thing. So now you're gonna have me loud and get all hood and then get this whole stereotype about a black woman, yada yada hoo ha. But I said the exact same thing that Black Jesus said.
Oh, okay.
The exact same damn thing. I just did. I don't have all that bass.
so,
But you
so
didn't give me. But you didn't. But you wasn't saying, "Oh, misunderstood you." Right? You wasn't saying
I
none of
would
that.
know. No, I was acknowledging everything you said. I was saying
But
thank you and everything. Like you, like it's not our first
but
time
you
talking.
wasn't
Like
over.
yeah,
But
you
hold
agree with me a
on.
lot.
No. Hold on, boo. Hold on. Just keep it a buck. You wasn't up there like you doing right now. And I was saying
Listen,
the exact same thing,
He
boo.
didn't agree with you
hey,
because of the fact that you were saying that the reason women are attracted to guys like the Ladarius is that you're saying is because of
Well, the
the
reason,
masculinity they
but
exude. And Black Jesus just proved that is even though it may be a fake type of masculinity, it's still like something that women are attracted to for that like
women
I
protective
understand.
type of.
women
Yes, I
without
So
understand
daddies
that,
could
now
tell
Zaria.
them any
I
better.
Noble was
understand
Women
only
that,
without
Zaria.
defending
daddies.
Black
If your
Jesus and
daddy
he was
was up,
saying
he would disqualify that man. You would know not to bring him around your father if you had a dominant man that put some structure into your life. This whole thing is a mechanization of not having no dad. You got a mom that either can't keep a man or don't know what a good man is, and then you grow up and do the same thing. And then when you hear men who have their shit together tell you how it works, and I'm not talking about you, baby, right? I'm talking about the women in the comment section. When you hear men who have their shit together tell you what it takes to get a man who have his shit together, then you talk about patriarchy and oppression, and this is sexist and ageist, and y'all controlling and all this bullshit. It's not that. You was just raised like a fucking savage. And that's why you let 100 men jump up and down on you. And now that you getting the information after you've made the mistakes, you instead want to blame the messenger instead of look at your mama and be like, why did you tell me it was okay to be a hoe?
no,
Why
but
did
I
you
think
tell me that?
what misunderstood was saying was that she said something along the same tone as what you're saying. She just
Yes, I
was
agree with that.
explaining to Noble why women go for that kind of guy, and Noble was acting like, yeah, thank you, so hold Noble accountable. Thank you. We needed this poll because
the
Noble
whole
tried to act
Noble
like
Accountable
misunderstood was
Live is coming
completely
soon.
wrong.
He wasn't understanding everything you just said. I said it. I just said it in a nicer way. I gave the example about why there are women who are doctors and lawyers who date men in prison. Because he brought up the older lady who's dating this rapper, and I
Yeah,
told him it was all about control.
oh, when
It's
you did that,
control.
if you go back through the comment section, baby, when you said that, I said that was the exact same point I would make. The reason that women date, that you have these cougars who date young boys, date young men, is for two reasons. One, they want some young dick. And two, they want somebody that they can control. If you had to deal with a man who was outperforming you, he would tell you to sit down and to shut up. And you don't want any man whose authority you need to live under. And that's the same reason why you couldn't keep a man when you was young enough to get a man. And now you're going to go ahead and get yourself a young boy who's dependent on you, that you can pop your titty in his mouth and sit up and punk him whenever the desire rises.
That's what
And
we were
that's what
saying
it's
about
about.
the
It's
guy
about
that was
control.
25 too, with the